Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Central TV. Here are the best guns in COD Warzone. Number 1. MGL-32 Grenade Launcher. There's a reason this launcher only has a minuscule drop rate and can only be found in chests. It's legitimately overpowered. The MGL-3 grenade launcher uses the same ammo as rocket launchers. It carries 6 in a drum and 6 spares, so you'll want your team to give you any and all rockets they pick up. The range isn't great, and you'll need to get used to arcing your shots if you want to drop players at mid-range, but it's a one-hit kill to fully armored enemies and can be spammed. The damage potential is unmatched. If a squad pushes up on you, you can wipe them out in seconds. It's also incredibly useful for taking down cars and trucks, as it only takes 2 shots to completely blow up even a truck. Number 2. GRAU 5.56. This AR wouldn't merit such a high spot on our list if the best This AR wouldn't merit such a high spot on our list of the best Warzone guns if we only went by its DPS stats. However, if your aim isn't perfect, then you'll find the GRAU 5.56 is one of the easiest to use and most reliable weapons in its class for mid to long range full auto fire. There's almost no recoil when using this AR, so you can rely on it to pick apart squads at a distance, while its rate of fire is high enough that it's still deadly up close. Check out our dedicated guide for the best— I don't think that's meant to be in there— Saifu. Number 3. M4A1. While the M4A1 has one of the fastest TTK stats for its class in Warzone, it's not our top pick for the best assault rifle in Warzone. The reason is it has a lot of visual noise when firing, and with some pretty unpleasant iron sights, spotting and tracking targets in a fight is no mere feat. Sure, you can use an optic, but this means sacrificing some crucial aim down speed sight, muzzle velocity, or damage range depending on which attachment you replace it with. Number 4. M13. The best M13 Warzone build has been increasingly popular as players look for alternatives to the GRAU and the M4A1 meta, but while it has its strengths, it remains the weaker option. What we will say is that the M13's favor is that its TTK stats, rate of fire, minimal recoil, make it the— What we will say is that the M13's favor is that its TTK stats, rate of fire, and a minimal recoil make it feel like fighting with a laser beam. Number 5. MP7. SMGs don't see a huge amount of use in Warzone, but the MP7 is a standout and it's essential in the final circle. Its rate of fire and recoil mean you won't struggle to meet its potential DPS. Plus, it can be re-equipped with a 60-round magazine, allowing you to take fights with multiple enemies without needing to reload several times. On top of all this, it's highly mobile, so if you're a big fan of flanking, then you should definitely consider equipping this for your next drop. The MP7 is the best SMG for Warzone, and it's even better if you use the best MP7 Warzone setup. Number 6. RPG-7. If you don't mind getting your kills the cheap and easy way, then the RPG-7 is the way to go. If you're playing trios or squads, then why should you have at least 2 players running the RPG at any given— If you're playing trios or squads, then you should have at least 2 players running the RPG-7 at any given time. Why? The RPG-7 is oddly accurate over long distances in Warzone, and landing a shot close to an enemy will either knock them, or scrap their armor. A direct hit on a trio can even result in an instant team wipe. All you need to do with the RPG-7 is fire it, spot the armor cracked hit marker, and then rush your enemies as they're plating up again. Number 7. AUG. This comes with the caveat that you must equip this with the 5.56 NATO 60-round mag. With these rounds, the AUG dishes out more damage per second than any other assault rifle or SMG in the game. Best of all, you get to keep using your SMG, so if you want to use an assault rifle as well, you've got some ammo diversity. Number 8. MK2 Carbine. The majority of the Warzone player base is sleeping on this marksman rifle, despite it being available as floor loot. This is a great pick if you want to be able to deal damage to snipers but don't want to actually snipe. The mix of accuracy, damage, and range means you can often get a damaging shot onto an enemy sniper that will keep them pinned back. In mid-range fights, you can knock off armor with a single shot, and the mobility makes doing so while moving around easy. You'll want a reflex sight, a monolithic suppressor, FFS 24.0 factory barrel, and a laser that improves ADS time to get the most out of this. Number 9. RAM-7. While the M4A1 dominates in the core multiplayer, the RAM-7 is the best option in Warzone for fast-firing, accurate, and versatile assault rifles. You can equip it with a 50-round mag, which is solid, and in close to mid-range fights, it's an absolute laser beam. Number 10. CR56 AMAX. Season 4's addition to Warzone's assault rifle roster seems off-meta, but it's much better than many would let you believe. Although it handles like the AK-47 and SCAR, and fires pretty slowly too, the CR56 AMAX can be transformed with the right attachments to create a heavy-hitting, relatively manageable AR. Our CR57 Our CR56 AMAX Warzone setup massively improves its long-range effectiveness without making it unusable in close-range skirmishes. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.